Hi, witches. It's me, Liz Devine, your favorite witch, here with a new moon tarot reading. So, I was previously doing these readings with my favorite podcast, Karmic Mirror, but I decided to continue these monthly readings on my own platform. So, if you're here with me, thank you for following along. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this new moon eclipse that we're having in the sign of Leo tomorrow, Wednesday, August 12th, and then we'll get into the reading. So, it's eclipse season, baby. It's the beginning of the eclipse portal. So, we have the new moon in Leo tomorrow, and then the eclipse portal will close on the full moon in Pisces, I believe, on the 28th of this month. Um, so eclipses are jump starts. They are fast, they are spicy, they can bring in sudden changes, they can really act as like a catalyst. But they're not always smooth. They can be very like jolty. So if you think of a new moon as like, I don't know, say you're driving around in Mario Kart. So a new moon, regular old new moon, is you just driving at regular speed, racing around those cars. But the when it's eclipsed, it's like hitting that jolt button, that rocket ship button, and like racing forward and like jutted to the head, or jutted to the head of the line. That was tough. It was a tough one. It's the eclipse energy is already happening. Anyway, so we have that happening in Leo. But we also have other things in Leo. So we have Jupiter and South Node. South Node, I think of as like the launching pad for us souls, the energy that we are integrating when we come into this world. So if you have your North Node in Aquarius, you also have your South Node in Leo. So this is your South Node. And it's generally like what we feel comfortable with, what we're really familiar with in terms of like being seen and being celebrated and creating. And this is like the joy that you feel familiar with, your like everyday kind of joy. But we also have these joys and desires that lay on the other side of this familiarity, the ones that we're like really, really want, they're really, really big, but we're kind of like too afraid for whatever reason, or we don't feel like we're deserving of them. So they stay on this side. So that's kind of the difference. That South Node is like, we know this area, we feel good in it, we feel familiar, but what's over there? Jupiter, the Lord of Lords, the biggest freaking planet in our solar system, expands everything it touches. So it's also in Leo, expanding this need for joy, this urge to create, this wanting to be seen and desiring to be seen, even if we are afraid of what that looks like or what that means. And then we have the eclipse, the dark moon, which dark moons, in and of themselves, I think they're times for shadow work. I think they are times for introspection and reflection. They're like the cleaning the house before we start calling in our desires, right? So, like, it's a good time to sit with all the fears and anxieties that you have around getting the thing that you want. And then it's eclipsed. So it's like an intense, jumpy, kind of spicy, jolty portal. So, what does all of this mean? Well, here's your reading. So, when I was pulling these cards, my, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So, right away, that's benefic. These are the pretty much, I mean, arguably the best cards that you can get in the tarot. 10 of Cups is domestic bliss, and it is also money. It's the last card before you move into the like royal suit. So, it's you've mastered money, you've mastered wealth, you've gotten the thing, like, and also you feel fulfilled physically and domestically. It is a well-resourced card. And then you have the 10 of Cups, which, you know what, I think the 10 of Cups is domestic bliss. Anyway, this is emotional fulfillment. So it's like you feel well resourced and emotionally fulfilled. So those are coming out with the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Okay, 6 of Swords, it's a journey, but it's a mental journey. It is a journey of introspection. It is the journey that we take when we have to chase our anxieties down to the root and be like, hey, where are you from? Do you really even belong here? It's a shift. It's a shift that is happening internally that will move you forward outwardly. And then with the Seven of Cups, which is like you have all these interests, all these things you want to do, this to me feels like fear of starting. Like maybe you have a lot of interests, you have big dreams, you have a lot of things that you really, really want to do, you want to pour your ambition in, but you just don't know what to do or where to focus that energy, and it causes you to freeze and stop. This new moon eclipse is saying, do it messy, start it, get out there and start creating. Whether that's content, writing a book, writing a class, whatever creating means to you. This could just be like making a beautiful meal for yourself, rearranging the furniture in your room, whatever brings you joy and whatever gets you into that mode of creation is going to seriously benefit you at this time. Because this, then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is such a beautiful card because she has built this amazing, incredible, like fertile, abundant life for herself. And she did it on her own time. She didn't rush into it. She didn't create this with the idea that she has to be productive, that it has to be done in a certain way, that it has to be done at a certain time. She did it while nurturing her energy. She did it while being connected to her intuition. She did it while being in the energy of receiving, of knowing that she is deserving of receiving all that she desires. That's how she built her legacy. She did it from a place of love and comfortable and trust and like this beautiful, abundant energy. So, that is really the type of energy that you are being asked to cultivate. And you're being asked to cultivate it by following some of your desires, by like booking the trip, by doing the manifestation, by being really honest about what it is that you desire. And when those sticky, icky feelings of like, well, I don't really deserve it, or like shame, all that, shitty shame, that's like not even real anyway. It's like totally manufactured. We just receive it from other people. But that, when that starts coming up, sit with it, work through it, journal about it, but know that like don't let it stop you. Just start the thing. Do it messy. Then we have the 4 of Wands, which feels like to me like this is something that will this is a catalyst. This is going to ignite something inside of you in a very real way that you will be able to long term share with others, that you will be celebrated for, and you will be able to celebrate with other people. So, no more hesitancy, no more like, no, I can't do it. Just do one thing, even if that's just sitting down and drawing, sitting down and coloring, or if you've always wanted to have a podcast but you're like, who would listen to me? I'd freaking listen to you, one. And two, just start recording yourself, put yourself out there a little bit. And I really think that you won't even have to try that hard, because I think the energy is going to make you feel so uncomfortable to not. It'll make you feel like it will be like nails on a chalkboard to keep whatever it's inside of you in any longer. Okay. Like let it out, express it, celebrate it, be in your joy, be in your fucking whimsy. I don't even know if I can say this on that app, but do it. Um, and it will be so fruitful for you. Don't get attached to the timeline. Don't get attached to the how or when, but it will be so, so fruitful for you. We are here to create. That's what it is. We are here to create from our hearts, from our authenticity. We are all such unique, beautiful individuals. And you have something really important to share with the world. And even if you have a million things and you don't know where to start, just start somewhere small, step by step, one day at a time.